Have you ever really stopped to think about what powers your every single move, your every thought, every heartbeat? Well, today we are diving deep into the fuel that makes it all happen, your body's energy budget. You see the word calorie literally everywhere, right? It's on food labels, it's in diet plans, you hear about it at the gym. But what is it? What does it actually mean? It's a question we've all had, and today we are going to get you the answer. All right, so to really wrap our heads around a calorie, we've first got to tackle the much bigger idea behind it, and that is energy itself. In the simplest possible terms, energy is just the power to do work. And for your body, that work is, well, it's everything. It's what's keeping your heart beating right now. It's what's letting your brain process my voice. It fuels every single tiny function that keeps you alive and kicking. So back to the calorie. What is it? Well, scientifically, it's a measure of heat. You see, that calorie you read on a nutrition label is actually a kilocalorie, or kcal for short. It's the amount of energy it takes to heat up 1 kilogram of water by 1 degree Celsius. Just think of it as the official unit for measuring the energy that's locked inside our food. Okay, so this energy is in our food, but where in our food does it come from? Turns out the answer lies with 3 key players. And these are the big 3 macronutrients you've probably heard a million times: carbohydrates, proteins, and fats. These are the body's main fuel suppliers. But, and this is a big but, they are not all created equal when it comes to how much energy they pack. So first up, we've got carbohydrates. For every single gram of carbs you eat, your body gets its hands on about 4 kilocalories of energy. This is your body's go-to, easy-access fuel. It loves carbs for quick energy. And next up, protein. Now, here's something that might surprise you. It gives you the exact same amount of energy as carbs, 4 kilocalories per gram. Now, of course, protein has a ton of other critical jobs, like building and repairing tissues, but yeah, it can also be used as fuel in a pinch. And finally, we have fat. And this is where things get really interesting. Fat is an absolute powerhouse. It is more than twice as energy dense, packing a massive 9 kilocalories into every single gram. And that's exactly why it's such a brilliant way for our bodies to store energy for the long haul. But here's the catch. Your body can't just run on raw kilocalories from food. That'd be like trying to put crude oil directly into your car's gas tank. It just doesn't work. Your body has to convert that raw energy into a form it can actually use. So let me introduce you to ATP. That stands for adenosine triphosphate. The best way to think about this molecule is as the universal energy currency of your body. All the energy from those carbs, proteins, and fats we just talked about, it gets converted into ATP, which your cells can then spend to get things done. And what does it spend it on? Oh, just about everything. Every single time you move a muscle, from lifting a heavy weight to just blinking your eyes, yep, that's ATP at work. It's what powers the nerve impulses zipping around your brain, creating your thoughts. It's the energy used to build new cells, to help you grow, and even to keep your body warm. It's amazing. And here's the thing, the work never, ever stops. Even right now, as you're sitting here listening, your body is a whirlwind of activity. It is burning through ATP to digest food, to help your kidneys filter your blood, and to keep your immune system on high alert. The spending of this energy currency is constant, 24/7. So if our body is constantly spending this ATP currency, what does the total daily budget actually look like? Let's break down where all that energy, all those calories really go. This chart here shows us what's called your total energy expenditure, or TEE for short. It's basically the grand total of all the energy you spend in a 24-hour period, and it's made up of 3 main chunks. Now, what's probably going to blow your mind is the single biggest expense on your daily budget. It's not your workout, it's not chasing after your kids or walking the dog, it's your basal metabolism. That's the energy you are burning right this second just to keep your basic life support systems online. And it is a huge piece of the pie. A staggering 50 to 70% of your entire daily energy budget is spent just keeping the lights on, powering your organs, keeping your body at the right temperature, and all those other invisible jobs we just talked about. So what's left over? Well, the rest of your budget is split between physical activity, which can be anywhere from 15 to 30%, and this other fascinating category, the thermic effect of food. That's right, your body actually burns energy, about 10% of your daily total, just to digest and absorb the food you ate. It's like an energy tax for processing your fuel. Okay, so we've covered the energy coming in from food and all the ways that energy goes out. So what's the bottom line? how do these two sides of the ledger actually interact?
Well, it all comes down to this very simple, very elegant concept called energy balance. It is simply the relationship between the energy you consume, your calories in, and the energy you burn, your calories out.
And it's pretty straightforward, right? When your calories in are about equal to your calories out, you are in a balanced state, and your body weight tends to stay stable. Now, if you consistently take in more energy than you're burning, you create what's called a positive balance, and that extra energy gets stored, which leads to weight gain. And on the flip side, if you consistently burn more energy than you're taking in, you create a negative energy balance. When that happens, your body has to find that missing energy somewhere, so it taps into its reserves, mostly body fat, and that results in weight loss. So you see, at the end of the day, it's really all just an accounting game. You have an energy income and you have a budget of expenses. Understanding that budget is the first and honestly the most powerful step you can take. So now that you know the rules, the only question left is, how are you going to balance your books?